Test it, 1, 2, 3, test it. Test it, 1, 2, 3, test it. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? We starting this show late tonight. Late night Saturday night. It's cold in my city tonight. I don't know how it feel in your city, but it's cold in BR tonight, baby. I hope y'all having a good time. We're finna have a good time. Want you to enjoy yourself. Hope you can hear me out there good. Check the mic, make sure everything's straight. You see the title of the show tonight. Hi, my name is Charles. And for both of y'all, I'm not Charles. So get that straight. We talking about Charles tonight. I'm not Charles. So don't hit me up talking about, oh, that nigga named Charles. No, I ain't Charles, nigga. But we talking about Charles. Charles is the new modern day Captain Save-A-Ho. You wanna be saved? Sorry, you hoes out there wanna be saved. Get you a Charles. So, if you don't know who Charles is, let me tell you. Now, allegedly, Charles is the man who gave this girl, I might be saying her name wrong, Sophie Rain, who is the chick from OnlyFans. Now, allegedly, she put some receipts out talking about she made $43 million on OnlyFans. Now, but it was this one dude, Charles, gave her $4 million by itself. I want you to think about that for a second. Stop and think. Like they say in college, in the college book. I want you to stop and think. One person, Charles, gave Sophie Rain, or Sophie, Sophie Rain. You go look up on Instagram. I just found out about the bitch 2 days ago, or 2 or 3 days ago, that she said in her receipts that one person gave this bitch $4 million. Think about that for a second. I know all these hoes not looking for a Charles. I know all you bitches out there waiting Charles. So that's what we talking about tonight. Charles. Is Charles the biggest pervert? I don't think he's a pervert. This nigga actually had $4 million to spend on a bitch. If you look at the picture that was on the title, I think Charles' dick don't work. That's what I allegedly think. I think Charles get on that computer, his dick don't work, he can't get hard no more, and he just spend money. Because the thing is, a nigga had to have $4 million to spend $4 million. Is Charles on the street today? No. We didn't hear about no millionaire went broke, not living on the street. That ain't on the news today. For the last 2 days, that ain't been on the news. So we gotta have the assumption that this nigga ain't broke. Cause see, niggas gotta realize, in order for you to give a bitch $4 million, you gotta have some paper too. So All these new dudes out here, got your cape on, with the C on your back, Charles. Is the new modern day Captain Save a Hoe. Hey, Charles. So let's hypothetically talk for a second. All right. Picture this. Charles at home living in his house. His dick can't get hard no more. He got money just sitting there. He figure he about to blow it. He about to leave this bitch anyway. You can't take it with you. You see what I'm saying? So he hit this girl up. She see her on OnlyFans. Now all the bitches in the world, that's another thing. I just thought about that. Now all the girls on OnlyFans, he chose up. Now why? Everybody else showing their booty. Everybody else showing their twat. All these other hoes out there allegedly giving it up. She said she a virgin. She said she a Christian. She ain't giving it up. So out of all the girls on OnlyFans that Charles could have had access to, he chose her. And why? That's the $1 million question. Why out of all the girls on OnlyFans and you got $4 million that you can blow on a credit card or on your bank that you sending, you chose her? Because if I'm scrolling, you know what I'm saying, and somebody's showing that twat, I'm scrolling on by her. Flick them. I'm flicking on by her, bro. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be my number one spot, number one stop. Niggas gonna start going around and asking hoes like on Boomerang, let me see your feet. Nigga finna start doing like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang, let me see your feet. And if you got some pretty feet, nigga finna start sewing them off. Nigga finna start sewing girls' feet off. And putting them on the camera, man, so they get some clicks and some money, man. Cause that's got to be the new bag. Ain't nothing paying more than that right now. Niggas going up and down the court, running, sweating, banging niggas, doing all that, and they ain't making more than all this hoe doing is showing her feet, man. She got her feet kicked up. Like on the interstate, man, in traffic with her feet kicked up, $4 million. These niggas out here running, niggas out here selling dope, taking penitentiary chances, and all they been doing is showing her feet. Oh my God, man, these niggas got the fans behind them, man. These niggas going to jail, and they been making $4 million a year, man, just showing her feet. With a pedicure and a manicure and shaking her butt every side of the second. Man, get out of here, man. That's the highest paid profession right now, is showing your feet. Boomerang. Let me see your feet. That's what niggas finna start taking girls out now first day and say, let me see your feet. Come on now, Charles. Come on now, Charles. All these girls now looking for Charles. Charles the hottest thing going right now, man. Hey, Charles. Charles got to be that man on Hannibal Lecter. When Hannibal came there and caught that man in there in the wheelchair, he had all that money, man. That's who Charles is. He got to be him. On Hannibal Lecter, man. On the Hannibal. That's who Charles is, the man in the wheelchair. Couldn't leave the house, but got all that money. Charles. Because I can't see no nigga blowing $4 million just to look at a girl's feet. You know that little stuff giving in between them toes, like right up in here? My feet be sweating. She got that stuff in between her toes, man. Yeah, but you want to see Charles. You want to see them feet. You know, Charles don't realize her feet. I don't care how pretty that girl is. Her feet sweat, nigga. You putting that bitch on the pillow, her feet sweat. Catch her after she been walking around all day and at night before she go wash her. Them feet stink, nigga. They smell like cheese. And she putting her feet on top of the thing. She putting her feet up like that. Ew. And Charles just started spending that money, man. Come on, Charles. Are you Charles? A lot of you niggas Charles. Woo! You just ain't in no wheelchair, nigga. And your dick work. But you still Charles, nigga. Cause you on here looking at hoes on the camera like how you looking at me on the camera. You giving bitches money. You can't touch them. You can't feel them. All you do is see them on the screen. That's got to be cyber pervert. That's what we gonna call that nigga Charles. Cyber pervert. He done upgraded from a regular pervert. He's a cyber pervert. You see what I'm saying? He worse than the people at the church. They sleeping with kids. This nigga on the screen. Who the worst, man? They need to lock Charles up, man. Cause he took the OnlyFans stuff too far, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see, you know, you watching a couple girls, but man, you're taking it too far, Charles. You're taking this stuff too far, man. So I want to hear what you think about it. Or am I just running off, you know what I'm saying, about nothing? What y'all hoes think about Charles, man? You want your Charles? It's cold outside, Christmas time. What that song say, what do the lonely do for Christmas? What do the lonely do at Christmas time? You want you a Charles for Christmas? A lot of you girls want you a Charles for Christmas. Now Charles is worse than the sugar daddy. The sugar daddy is beating these girls up. Like a girl told me one time, my sugar daddy came in there. She said, I thought he was gonna be about 2 or 3 minutes down. Boy, I come out there, I couldn't walk. That old man had me, tore me up. So the sugar daddy winning right now. But not Charles. Charles stuck in cyberspace. He need one of them metal. He on the metal thing. He on the new metal glasses. You know what I'm saying? He got the goggles on. Charles, you throwing too far, man. You making us men look bad out here, bro. But you ain't making us look bad. Cause we'll never be Charles, nigga. But Charles, what you need to do is take all that money, get it to some real niggas, and we'll bring you some girls, Charles. You ain't gotta be giving a big $4 million, nigga. We'll bring a couple girls over there for you. Give me a meal. I'm gonna bring you a couple girls over there, Charles. I'll bring you one over there, rub your feet, Charles. You can't even get your feet, bro. How you pay a girl to see her feet and she ain't even rubbing your crusted toes, nigga? Charles, you need to slap yourself, man. You got to be they need to put that nigga Charles on, what the name, Breakfast Club, man. You the donkey of the day, Charles. This nigga gonna pay to see another girl feet and he can't get his feet, bro. Man, where they do that at, man? Come on, Charles. So, I'm calling 911, bro. I'm finna be like Charles and White. I'm calling 911 on y'all niggas. I see a nigga acting like Charles, call 911. Forget it. I'm Charles and White now, nigga. 911 on a nigga. I see you doing that stupid stuff, calling 911, nigga. Straight up. There you go right there. My God. There you go right there. There go Charles right there, man. Lock that nigga up, man. There you go right there. I'm Charles White now, nigga. There you go right there, man. I'm purring the nigga out, man. There you go. There you go right there with the blue shirt on. he give a girl $4 million for feet, to wash her feet, man. They finna make a new law for that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Feet watcher. Like people tongue, that nigga feet, that nigga peeping toe tongue, man. Cause he peeping on the screen. That's a peeping tongue, that nigga peeping on the screen, like looking in the window, looking at feet and paying for it. Lock him up. Lock him up, man. Get that nigga 5 years, man. Put him in the hole. 5 years. There you go, right there. There you go, right there, baby. But let me hear what y'all hear about. Let me hear what you say about it. You know what I'm saying? You think Charles right? You know what I'm saying? You think Charles right for giving spending $4 million on that girl? Or you think, you know what I'm saying, she lying? Me personally, I think the bitch lying. I think it's all a hoax. I think it's her and the little team got together, you know what I'm saying? They made this jump and they put this out here. That's what I believe. I don't believe Charles gave a girl $4 million. That's the first time we ever heard that in history. Now we didn't hear the sugar daddy breaking these girls off, but goddamn, Charles. Woo! But if that make Charles happy, man, I guess that just make a nigga happy. He like that man I seen on TikTok. I just want, before I leave here, I want me a young girl to ride me. And they're gonna cost me $4 million. Woo! Man. I enjoyed myself tonight. I hope y'all did too. Like I say, let's talk about it. Put it in there. I'm gonna check your comments. I don't care what you say, me. It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas funny anyway, man. Yeah. That's how I'm coming.